I'm William Holland, the founder and CEO of Sybbex. Today, I'll be showing you around our office. This isn't just a tour, it's a chance to see how one of the leaders in finance and cryptocurrencies operates. You're welcome to a sneak peek behind the scenes of the future of the industry. Our office spaces spanning 4,000 square feet are designed with maximum comfort for every team member in mind. The office is divided into 4 unique blocks, providing the ideal environment for productivity and creativity. Our office is animated not just by paintings, but by carefully selected NFT artworks on canvas. It's more than just decoration, it's a symbol of our identity as an innovative crypto startup, reflecting our belief in the future of digital currencies. Further into our office, we're greeted by a wall of Polaroids, which started as tradition in our early days. Incredibly, there are now nearly 100 unique snapshots. And yes, that means we've spent a fair few pounds on cartridges. Each photograph here is a time capsule capturing moments of our shared history, helping new team members feel part of our big family. This wall reflects our corporate culture, where we value everyone and strive to maintain our uniqueness as the company grows and evolves. Moving further into our office, you enter a vast open space area that impresses with its scale. This display lacks the usual department nameplates as part of our thoughtful approach to organizing the workplace. We have consciously moved away from the traditional department divisions to emphasize our commitment to flexibility and collaboration. It's important for us to create an environment where barriers between teams disappear, fostering freedom in the exchange of ideas. In such a space, every employee can choose the most suitable place to work, whether it's a spot for collaborative projects near colleagues or a more secluded corner. Our IT infrastructure, developed in collaboration with Oracle, features about 600 monitors and uses over 10 kilometers of fiber optic cables for fast data transmission. Our server, equipped with Intel Xeon Platinum processors, is capable of processing massive volumes of information, which is critical for operations such as real-time trading and performing complex analytical calculations. We ensure data security through modern encryption technologies and stringent security measures of our server. All workstations are integrated with the central system through employees' NFC bracelets, using readers for authentication. This not only strengthens data access security, but also enhances work efficiency, allowing employees to easily manage computer resources. Every element, from the lighting to the office supplies and life plans, is designed for the comfort of the team. Special attention is given to areas for creative teams, such as marketing and influence marketing. We focused on creating an environment that fosters creativity, where MacBooks and interaction with colleagues play a key role in inspiration. Spaces for individual work and areas for group discussions, with curtains for privacy, offer flexibility and support productivity, fostering the emergence of new ideas. Our relaxation zones include ergonomic chairs and a snack bar, located near the work desks. This setup allows employees to easily transition from work to relaxation, contributing to their efficiency and well-being. We strive to make the office a place where not only work is important, but also the well-being of the team, ensuring a favorable atmosphere for growth and interaction. Moving into another wing of the office, we encounter meeting rooms, idea and solution centers, accessible through our own app. This app, developed by our team, automates routine and operational tasks, allowing employees to focus on their work. From printing documents to ordering food, everything is solved with a few taps or voice commands. For example, update the water in meeting room 3A.
The task has been taken on. Expected completion time is 12 minutes.
Here we go. Bingo. moving to the largest and my favorite conference room, I'd like to highlight its impressive features. Automated curtains controlled through our app, speakers for perfect sound, advanced video conferencing system for seamless communication, and a classic whiteboard ensure the versatility of the space. The spaciousness, lighting, and soundproofing create ideal conditions for high-level meetings. In the corridors between wings, you'll find the offices of senior team members, which often remain empty as key employees prefer shared spaces, thus emphasizing our culture of collective work and knowledge sharing. Concluding our tour, we return to the entrance. There's much more to see in other blocks of the Sybbex office, which we'll discuss next time. Today's tour demonstrated that the Sybbex office is designed for comfort and productivity. The success of the company is built not only on technology, but also on people. At Sybbex, we create an atmosphere where everyone is an important part of the team, contributing to the achievement of common goals. We hope that this tour has inspired you and shown our commitment to creating the perfect conditions for our team. If you want to be part of something meaningful and influence the future, join Sybbex. Here begins your path to success. Together, we can build tomorrow and make the world a better place. Welcome to the Sybbex team.